We've just finished the morning walkthrough, a little bit of offense, a little bit of defense, and we've got the starting center, John Sullivan, joining us. A number of years coming back here. What's it like getting back into Mankato?
You know, it's good. It's an exciting season. We've got a lot of young talent, some good veteran leadership, and we're just out here working. You know, the sky's the limit for this team.
Yeah. You know, it's a lot of changes along the offensive line as far as where people are playing. How hard is it to get integrated, and how in the preseason and the training camp does that help everything gel and come all together for the regular season?
You know, it depends on the guys you're trying to break in. You know, Fusco's transition over to the left side, I don't think it's a huge deal. It'll be good having him play next to Matt. You know, they should work very well together on the left. The bigger question mark is what we're going to do at the right guard spot, and so far Mike Harris has been in there, you know, working alongside myself and Phil Lodeholt, and he's doing a great job. So, you know, if he continues on this same trajectory, I expect nothing will change. You know, he'll be the guy going forward. You know,
obviously, Teddy's the quarterback of the offense, but you're the quarterback of the offensive line. A lot of signals you have to get, and you have to get everybody coordinated. Do you go through that in film room, study room? How do you get that all together?
We're always communicating. So, you know, whether, like you said, whether we're in the film room, on the field and walkthrough, or on the field and practice, we're constantly talking about communication, the process, and knowing the possible looks. So if you can anticipate, obviously, the communication's that much easier.
You know, one of the things I wonder is if you got together with Rick Spielman and found out why he's not drafting as many Notre Dame guys anymore. What's going on?
You know, I don't know. I actually mentioned that to him during this offseason, during the offseason program, I should say. We definitely need some more Notre Dame guys. We had 5 for a while, then Carlson left, and we brought in DeVaris Daniels, so we're back at 5. But I think we could use 10 to 15 more.
Well, you need a jobs program, obviously.
Exactly.
Okay, just making sure. Now, after all these years, we keep on hearing the story about pranksters, and every time we ask that question, we have two guys' names that come up: Sharif Floyd and John Sullivan. Tell me, are you after people, or are people after you?
I don't prank anybody. I don't know. I don't know where that comes from.
Okay. Did you have any situation where people have pranked you while you were here?
Once from Brett Favre.
What did he do?
He threw some pellets from the indoor field into my mouth when I was trying to show him where my wisdom teeth had been removed.
Okay. You're still in contact with Brett?
Not all the time, but I did see him this offseason when he came to Winter Park.
I was just wondering if that bonded you after you have some of the field thrown in your mouth.
No, I think him having his hands on my crotch, while playing quarterback bonds you more than throwing pellets in your mouth.
It's always nice to get to know your fellow teammates, no doubt. So when you look at this and you come to camp, obviously you've been here several years. What is the hardest thing about being away from home and staying at training camp?
Well, right now it's the fact that my wife is 37 weeks pregnant. Without that, I really wouldn't mind being down in Mankato. This year it's a little bit tough. I'm constantly on call waiting for that baby to show up. But, I'm just down here. While I'm here, I'm working, and I'm focused on the task at hand.
Sounds good. Well, listen, we wish you the best of success. Good luck with the baby, and we appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
Thanks, John. From Mankato, I'm Tom Moore.